Hello guys, Sharif here. In this video I want to talk about my goal as a natural bodybuilder. A lot of people have been asking me if my goal was competing or jumping on PEDs later after I achieved my peak. And honestly, right now, my goal, as crazy as it sounds, is to achieve a physique that is close to Arnold, Franco Colombo, the golden era bodybuilders, but 100% naturally. No PEDs, no SARMs, no peptides, no GH, no TRT, none of that stuff. Alright, nothing. Protein, pre-workout, creatine, yes, those are all the regular supplements that I will be taking. Food, water, yes, but no steroids. And I want to do that challenge for myself and to support and encourage people. Alright, I want to motivate people and I want to push the limits for natural bodybuilding. And if you're a natural, join me on this challenge. Let's try our best to at least reach those bodies, the golden era bodybuilding. For me, that's the peak, the summum, as good as it got. Alright, I'm not a big fan of watching the bodybuilders on stage, the Open, Mr. Olympia nowadays, because it's not something that I can relate to. They're too big for me. Alright, golden era, Arnold's, I think his size, personally, you might call me crazy, I think his size is achievable naturally. Danny Padilla, Mike Metzer, I believe it is. I've been training for 13 years. I'm alright. I'm satisfied with the result. Maybe in another 10 years. Alright, if in another 10 years I can reach Mike Metzer's physique and be able to maintain that, keep putting the work, well, I'll be so happy, so satisfied, and I would have pushed the natural limits standard, alright, for all humanity. It's always impossible unless someone does it, alright. You will say, well, nobody did it, and the people end up taking the faster route to reach there, alright, to get that result. But I'm okay taking it longer for me. I'm okay waiting 4 or 5 more years. I'm okay waiting 10 more years. I'm okay waiting 20 more years because I'm enjoying the process, alright. And guys, let's do that, If you're new to this channel, well, thanks for being there. Join that community. And if you're already watching and you've been there for a while, let's do that. Let's push the natural limits and stop those limitations, fake limitations. People say, I can't build a good shoulder naturally. I can't have 18-inch arm naturally. I can't have a good upper chest naturally. My genetics. No, hard work. Do it for years. 10 years, you need more. 20 years, you need more. Keep going. Keep pushing yourself at the gym and break those limits. It's all in the mind, alright? If your mind is telling yourself that you will never have a good physique naturally, of course you will never. If you're thinking that pushing a bit yourself at the gym will cause overtraining, of course you will not push yourself at the gym and you will be going in that vicious cycle, limiting yourself, alright? Let's make natural bodybuilding trending. Let's push those limits, and if it's not me, it's one of you guys watching that will do it, alright? The whole goal, basically my goal, is turn on that fire and activate something in people, and someone people can look up to and be like, you know what, this guy did it for over 15 years, 20 years, 50 years naturally. I want to be like him. I didn't have that, alright? Unfortunately, when I started bodybuilding, all I was looking up to was Phil Haight and Big Ramy, and even people at my gym when I started in Syria, the big trainers, all on PEDs. Alright, so I couldn't really relate to them, and in my mind that was a must once I start to learn the basics, alright? Unfortunately, a lot of people went that route. Fortunately for me, life forced me not to go that route. I wanted to go that route. I ended up getting injured, and many things happened that with maturity, I realized that I never needed it, alright? I saw people in those years that I got injured jumping on PEDs, and I saw their downfall. And I see this, I see that, and then I'm like, you know what, I don't need it, I look good, I'm able to push myself to a point where I'm still progressing, looking better than people that are enhanced. Let's see how far we can take it. Let's just see, let's be that crazy person that pushes it far, and hey, to be successful, you gotta be a bit crazy, to reach something that nobody did. And I'm not being the one that's gonna be like, you know what, I'm better, I'll do it. No, if you can do it, do it. It's just to motivate naturals to kind of embrace it, alright? Don't use natural as an excuse. Embrace the fact that you're natural, because now you're able to show humanity something that has never been done before. Let's reach for those golden era bodies naturally and let people witness greatness, alright? That's an exciting thing. That's my goal. Let's do it. Am I going to be able to do it or no? Well, follow the journey. Follow me on Instagram at sharif.sd. If you want t-shirts that says naturally sculpted with a nice quote in the back, you can head on my website. For coaching, you can go on my website too or send me an email. But you know what? I don't want to promote all those stuff. Basically, I don't want to be a salesman. I don't want to be a coach neither. I just want to be a gym bro that motivates people. And that's why I did my channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Let's do it together. Ciao.